Let's make sure this is recording. It is recording, so I can get started. What's going on, guys? It's your boy DSM here again today to show you another, or the fourth, update on Dragon Ball Z Sagas RPG, the game that I'm creating. Now, there's two things I want to get out the way. Firstly, I changed the game engine. So, the game was originally being worked on Unity 5.5, but I did some dumb shit, trying to get another video, but that's neither here or there. But I fucked up the Unity version on my PC. So while I was working on getting that back or getting fixed, I was figuring that since I had so much work already done on the game, that I can just go ahead and finish it up on a different game engine. The game engine of my choice is this Game Maker. Game Maker that's a little bit different than it's a little bit different than Unity. Unity uses C#, a computer language, official one, where Game Maker uses its own language to use and create the games. So that's that. Unity uses C# and Game Maker uses a different language. Number two, this update is to show you guys that I have not forgotten about the game. I just had a shit ton of stuff to do. I just got out of high school with a diploma, and I'm going to the Navy September. So there's just been a lot of things that's been on my plate lately, but I've still been working on the game, and I still haven't forgotten about the game. And if I sound a little weird in this, it's just because I had some trouble, because I made this update video 4 times already, but a lot of things been happening, and I had trouble with the mic, so I'm trying to speak into this mic, see if it's good. So if I'm too loud, you could turn it down. If I'm too low, you can turn it up, but I'm trying to speak directly into this small little mic on my PC right now. So anyways, I'm going to show you unscripted all of the progress I've made so far in the game, right? I'm going to release it, remember, for PC and Android. And after I'm done with those 2 necessary things, then it's off the iPhone. Even though I don't have an iPhone, I would like to see if I could create an iPhone version for iPhone users. I would love to make this be playable for anyone, right? So, one thing I found out is that this takes time to load when there's a screen recorder in the background. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause it and play it back when it's already loaded up. So I'll get back to you with that in a moment. Hey guys, I'm back. The game is loaded up. So just put this out the way. Holy shit, did I fucking... Let me turn this down so the music doesn't overtake my voice. But this is the title screen, just like the Unity version. Same title screen, same background with Goku coming in there, Dragon Ball Z Sagas RPG. The one big difference, I believe, is a version 1.0, because this is the first version, right? So, it says click here, right? So you click here, takes you to this main menu where it has story mode, battle mode, story mode, free mode, battle mode, and other shit. Other shit being like any other thing. Any other, whatevers. So, let's click other shit real quick. I did. So, you got controls, gallery, biography, about me. Biography and about me are personal things about me. So, I'm like, I could worry on those things later. Right? So, I got 2 necessities out the way. Controls. You click controls. And player 1 is player 1's controls. Player 2's controls, because it's multiplayer. On the free roam. So, player 1 and player 2's controls. Right? Next, we have gallery. Gallery showing the playable characters, playable as of right now, which are Goku, player 1, Goku Black, player 2. For the free roam version, and Bardock for the part of the story mode that I'm working on. So right now, non-playable characters as of right now for the parts I'm gonna finish up for the story for part 1, the version 1, is Raditz, Frieza, the two main villains for the two different sagas, and the Wolf and Rhino, the two background fighter characters. The two generate the two average characters you would beat up and get points or whatever from. You would kill them to get fun. Be fun with it. So that's other shit. I'm trying so hard to speak into this fucking microphone. But free roam. Let's click free roam. So now free roam, when you click on it, you see first player has health of 50. Second player has health of 50. Right? Oh, by the way, it has right here where you can click main menu to go to the main menu at any time. So let's get started with player 1. Player 1 being Goku. He uses the up, down, left, right controls with some other controls built in. Spacebar to block, and attack. X to punch. You can press X as a punch, or you can hold it down, and he does an attack similar or a hopeful copy to the one from Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. I'll be right. Sorry guys, I just got interrupted real quick, but that's neither here or there. So anyways, down, left, right, block with the space bar, X with the punch. From Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, he would do his regular melee attack, and you can shoot Ki Blast. The thing about this is, 1, there's no shoot Ki Blast animation, and 2, it only shoots down as of right now. But I have the shooting part and the sound effect thing, so I'm really happy for that. So block, punch, Ki Blast. That's Goku, player 1. Player 2 uses WSAD, a common trope for 2-player games online. So left, right, up, down. Now, his other controls include melee attack, one that's very, taken from Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse 2 when I saw Goku Black fighting in that game. He did that punch, kick, and then final kick kind of melee. So that's that, and he can also block. Now, one thing you would realize is that when he punches up, left, and right, or he blocks up, left, and right, he looks like Goku, and that's because it takes time to fully put in the colors for this Goku, right? So while it looks good, it does take time. So I figured, since I really want to put out this version 1 first for Android and PC to get it out the way, this first version where people can try out, so there's no more, hey, I'm gonna finish it soon, and wasting, having you think, when's this coming out? I want to play it. Let me get all the necessities through. So right now I fully have his running motions and everything colored in, and the only melee attack that's colored in and the only block attack that's colored in is the down one. So you can block looking like Goku Black, you can punch looking like Goku Black, both while looking down. But the rest is Goku. So you and another character can go around this big field, this little hub, with the hub music playing for Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku 2 or Boo's Fury, if I'm not mistaken. And let me tell you some other stuff you can do. Now, 1, damage. So, boom. I just touched the wolf, right? So, my health went down to 38. What the fuck? You keep touching the wolf, and you fade out, and boom. You fade out, and boom, you're dead. And it takes you to this screen with dead Goku. Main menu. So, you don't want to touch that guy too much, So while the punches don't work yet, because I haven't added hitboxes and whatnot for this Goku's punch, you can shoot it with Ki Blast and kill it with Ki Blast, right? And I thought about collateral damage too, so I added some rocks in there with the same thing. so you can shoot the rocks, right? Shoot the rocks, and they get destroyed. Shoot the rocks to get destroyed. Collateral damage. Have fun from causing collateral damage, right? So you can go in Goku's house. Goku's house right now, I haven't added anything special as of right now, but you know, it's regular right now. So this is Goku's living room, Goku's kitchen, or Chi-Chi's kitchen, and Gohan's bedroom. Nothing special out of ordinary right now, but I might add in a little places where he might stop and talk, say some comments and stuff. That's a thing I added in my RPG Maker version of this that I have yet to finish, which is really cool, but whatever. So there's that. Now, so I'm gonna add more to these things, but right now the game's 85% finished. So this isn't a finished version. It's almost, but not fully, right? So you're thinking, what else can you do in free roam? Well, there's supposed to be a lot more places you can travel and stuff, and I thought for a moment, what's the one thing people love about certain, like Dragon Ball Z, Ultimate Tenkaichi, and Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, and Legacy of Goku, mainly Legacy of Goku and Boost Fury. There's free roam. So I thought, hey, let me add in a flying thing like free roam. I'm not a huge big game designer, game maker, but you know, I was able to add a little something. So this is a big water map I made. Well, I didn't make. I took a piece of a water and just kept making it bigger. So anyways, you can fly around with Goku, or fly around this map and go to other places. But the only place I have right now that you can fly to is back to home where he started. You go touch that icon and boom, you're back home. So I'm going to add more stuff then in the future, but right now that's what it has for right now. So click the main menu and you go to story mode, right? This is how story mode works. Hold up. Alright, I guess I can. So this is how story mode works. Right? So it's made in like panels, like Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. You can go and play different story modes. The first one that pops up is Bardock, right? The part where Bardock, where the first prologue. Oh, fucking Christ. Ow, that fell on my face. DeAndre, stop playing. But anyways, so. Oh, come on. Guys, hold on a minute. Sorry about that, guys. A bit of interruptions lately, but anyways. So it's like Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 or any other Dragon Ball Z game that has, you know, pickable story modes instead of you working through the story mode. Or well, story modes that you can pick and make and unlock later on or whatever. So the first one is Bardock. You know, Bardock when he goes to challenge Frieza, it looks based off of the Dragon Ball Z Bardock, the Father of Goku movie, right? And the opening of Dragon Ball Z Kai. All right. So, you know, it says prologue, it shows the background picture, you know, whatever. It plays the music pertaining to what saga you're currently on right now. Pertaining to what saga you're currently on right now. And it says click here as to where you would click here and be taken to the, you know, saga. Here's the other ones. This is the Saiyan Saga. Saiyan Saga music. By the way, I might finish the Saiyan Saga for the first version too. I might not. It depends. I might finish one part because I had writers for the gallery part, so I was probably gonna finish up there. Because you know, whatever. Just make sure get a good version 1 going, and then go work on the other things later on. after we get version 1 out. So anyways, Saiyan Saga, Frieza Saga, Cell Saga, Boo Saga, End of Z. All of them have X's so far because these are for other versions, for the new versions, right? That's why they have X's on them. But the End of Z part, since it was so easy, thinking about it, I could put in some slides and End of Goku with a full movist fighting Oob and whatnot. I was thinking I could finish that too and get it out the way. Might not. We'll have to see in the future. Actually, I'm gonna work on this game today. Actually, right after this video. After I get some other stuff done as well. This Dragon Ball GT, I added the Japanese music with English singers instead of the English, to the Grand Tour Dragon Ball GT. I love that, but I just figured let me just put in the Japanese one. It's so beautiful sounding, by the way. So that's GT. That's Super. This is the Dragon Ball Z GT and Super Movies Saga, where you would play the Dragon Ball Z GT and Movies Saga. So we're gonna go to main menu real quick, then go back to story mode. What the hell? And we're gonna press click here for Bardock. Let's see what he got. So I was thinking, panels, readable panels. Here's some information on the planet Vegeta, inhabited by the majority Saiyan race. I don't know if you can read cursive or not, but I made it in cursive with blue. Some information. Bardock, he's healing up. Some more information, pictures, and images. So you can read the story, and then we'll show you the pictures and stuff while the music is playing in the background. Now you're introduced to Bardock in this room, because now your primary objective is to move up rooms and go face Frieza. Bardock moves left, right, up, and down. His sprite sheet I got from a website online. I forgot what it was. Sprite Base, was it? I think. It was some place that you go for RPG games and sprites, and they had a shit ton of Dragon Ball Z sprites that I utilized the fuck out of. But anyways, left, right, up, down, and even though they had full-blown, left, right, up, down for the player 1 controls, because he has player 1 controls. So he has a full-blown punch down animation and a full block animation that looks like him, but he didn't really have any actual punching animation for his up, left, and right. So I sort of took it upon myself to give him 2 key blast shooting animations to make it look as if he's punching to the best of my ability. To the best of my ability. I keep repeating stuff because I don't know if I'm talking to the mic or not, or at least I'll stray away from the mic. Mic is really small, so I have to talk into the mic on my PC. So anyways, that's how he would look. And again, with just like how Goku Black is, the up, left, and right block animation for Bardock is Goku from Blue's Fury. And the only block that looks like him right now is the one I made for him, the down block. That looks like him. It kind of glows when he's blocking. Pretty nice. I think I did pretty good. So anyways, you would take Bardock and you would go from place to place. By the way, you can go to the back of the room back to any room at any time. Oh, he starts with 50 health anyway. So you go here, this door, go through these rooms, even though you can go all the way straight up because it is just a picture, but I'm gonna see if I could do something about that so it could be more realistic. Also, I was planning to make one of these doors you walk into when he goes to a sub part where he shows some slides, and it'd be like he'd start talking to the Saiyans about, oh man, Frieza's up to no good, and they'd be thinking he's lying or whatever. I could actually do that. I think I will, yeah. But anyways, I haven't added that in yet. So you would go up the stairs, get to level 5, where you go to the part where he blasts off, and then he blasts off to go fight Frieza's men, then go face off against Frieza. And that's all I have for right now. That's all I did up to right at this point. I'm about to work on it right after this video, but I made this video to show you guys just how much I finished up. right? So I plan to get this out for Android and PC when I finish making the game, right? So finish the first version, that is. So remember, this first version, I'm mainly focusing on the necessities, everything that is necessary for the game. Anything else that isn't a necessity, I was gonna work on after, right? So, necessities for the game come first. And that's all we have. That's all we have for this video. If you want to, feel free to tell me anything in the comments. I'm willing to. I love looking at your guys' comments. Another one thing being that one guy, I remember replying to his comment a while back. He was asking me how the game was going, and I told him I'm gonna finish it in a while. I've been working on it, and he says he's waiting for it, and that made me feel a certain way, because it made me feel happy, made me feel kind of sad. It made me feel sad because, like, sometimes it pushes away from me, especially from the fact that YouTube, some reason I gotta fix that, but YouTube has a knack of not telling me when people comment on my thing, so I don't actually know someone commented on something until I actually go to the video and see if it has any comments myself. For example, my Spider-Man videos has over 6,000 views and shit, a whole bunch of likes, and I did not know. And it had a whole bunch of comments too, talking with people telling me from months ago to keep playing. I was like, holy shit, I didn't even know people watched the video. YouTube didn't tell me anything about these comments or anything, so I had to manually look. So I have to find a way on how to get that working, because I love these comments. I love when people comment. I love replying to their comments, and I love liking their comments. So, guy that I replied to, I forgot your name. I forgot your YouTube name, but don't worry. I made this especially with you in mind. This is all the progress I have right now. It's 85% finished, and Android and PC, I'll release it. Don't worry. All right. I remember. The whole point I made this was because other people make bomb-ass Dragon Ball Z projects and will never finish them. I promise I will finish this. And I plan to make better versions, version 2 and whatnot, with a lot more things in it in the future as well. So I will finish it. I promise. I promise, alright? But yeah, I don't get those comments, and I felt so sad because these people actually really want this game. They want more of the things I put on my page, and I will deliver to you guys, because I didn't even know people left comments. So I will deliver. Okay, I promise. I promise. I promise. I will. I promise. So that's all. And remember, I love hearing your feedback. I love hearing you guys reply. It gives me a certain type of joy in my body. So whatever you want to say it. Go ahead. I'm there. I'm listening. Always there for suggestions, whatever. So that's it for this video. 85% finished with the game. And have a good day. Take care.